I don't know if you know my Robin Williams story. Not a lot of people do, but I had a brief bout with sobriety a few years ago that I was able to overcome with help from my friends. And Victor, you helped me get through that, didn't you? And this bout with sobriety started at a rehab in Malibu. And I wasn't particularly good at it. You know, I was 2 weeks into it. You know, I was not doing well. So they said, well, hey, you're having this, we're doing a special thing, Ron, for you, and you're going to go have a lunch with a secret lunch. And I'm like, okay, and I'm in a car by myself. They take me to the Bel Air Hotel, Robin Williams, Bobcat Goldthwait.
Wow.
So. Yeah.
Those guys sat down and talked to you. Had you known them before then?
No. I knew Bob. Yeah, Bobcat, but not Robin. And we didn't spend 1 second talking about the amazingly boring story of sobriety. We talked about jokes and comedy and stand-up, and he helped me write work on a bit that I was working on. We sat there and laughed for 2 hours. You know.
And you had never met him before?
Never met him. Never saw him again.
So that's the kind of amazing guy that would be there for another person. Bobcat, to me, is one of the great artists in this country, a great director. But what do you say that, you know, your life got to that point that here these two men would show up to be there for you?
Right. Well, you know, it showed me how much heart, you know, and Robin, the 2 hours that I knew him, was on the whole 2 hours. I mean, he was Robin Williams in character, which is all he really was comfortable doing, you know. So nobody really knew what was going on behind that. And I didn't even wonder or care, you know. I just thought it was amazing, you know, that this guy would come out. He didn't know me at all, but he would come out and try to help me through this little tiny struggle that I was having. And then he took his own life, you know, and it was tough. Yeah. Tougher than it should have been probably for me.
Yeah.
Just because he was so kind for no reason at all.
But that, of course, says about his humanity, but also about where your career, that these guys, to me, two of the really great artists of all time, will look over and say, one of our guys is in trouble, you know, he's not feeling something, let's just hang out with him today.
Yeah.
That's a long way to take your career, my friend.
Yeah, sorry.
You don't have to be sorry for that. Let me tell you, it's I didn't know this story, but I do know Bobcat, and I know, you know, that Robin was always looking out for people.
Right. And they'd been friends forever, and they were best friends. And Bobcat had been sober for like 25 years.
Yeah.
And I know that sobriety didn't work out for Robin or me, either one. But so and that doesn't make the story any less special to me. You know?
Yeah.
And it's also a story I never ever told until he died. And then and when he died, I thought, well, I should tell that story. You know, I should tell that story of his compassion, you know, for a fellow comic that was struggling with his fucking demons.
Yeah. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. And it's also, you know, I think the demon thing is what sometimes connects funny people to other funny people, you know?
Yeah, none of us are that normal. That's for sure. You know, it's a nest of odd characters, and I'm proud to be one of them.